Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. First pitch moments away. Now the starting pitcher in this one, number 67. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, they're going with the opener in this one, so this is an interesting look. He's probably only going to pitch an inning, maybe two at the most, and it's going to be unconventional. I think he's going to pitch backwards, more off speed, and then fastballs late.
Ready to go now? So in now for the Angels, Zach Neto. Next offering in there for a strike. Slider right there. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike three.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Now, Nolan Schanuel. Gathers and throws to first. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
2 out, space is empty. Goes down looking. Angels go quietly there, and now the O's will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And we're back. Our starting pitcher in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. How about a report on him, Chris?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
And he deals. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Struck him out looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
And now Ramon Urias. 1 out, bases empty. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2.
It's a good take.
Next offering upstairs.
He was looking for some firewood right there. I tell you what, if you're not out in front, swing at that pitch, you'll be looking for a new bat.
And now the lefty, the 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4. Runner on at first with 1 gone. So next to hit for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. The 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Laureano comes up to hit. And that's a strike. Urias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Ripped on a line. Adele makes the play, and that's the inning. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Back now at Oriole Park. Second inning set to go. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. The pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Three-two. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings and misses, struck him out. Jorge Soler up at the plate. The pitch. In for a strike, and the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One down, base is empty. Popped up under this one. Hauls it in for the out. And there's 2 down.
Batting 6, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Second inning here, no score. Line drive. And that is that. Angels held in check. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gary Sanchez. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller. Good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out. Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2.
When you got a catcher like this guy with a big arm like that behind the plate, it really shuts down the running game.
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
2 outs. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing this time around for the O's. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here in Baltimore, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Luis Rengifo. The next offering misses, and it's 2-1. And a big swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
2-2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Here's Joe Adele.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
And a pitch. Got him. That's out number 2.
That's that classic wipeout slider below the zone right there. Just nasty. Looks like a fastball thigh high that you got to protect the zone, and then it's just that late break that fools you and kind of makes you look silly.
The batter now, Kevin Newman. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. Righty to the plate. Not even close there. And that's ball 2. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it, says he held up. Top of the 3rd, no score. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. And the slider catches the zone.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
And a swing and a miss. And that is that. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Dylan Carlson. California kid, played for his dad at Elk Grove High School. His teammates there with Nick Madrigal. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Batting none.
Now it's the shortstop. And the pitch. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
1-2.
Out towards right center field. And it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
Step off throw to first, and he's back in there. The pitch. That one out to right. Soler gets under it. Soler brings it in. Ramon Urias, the next to hit for the Orioles. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Next is the designated hitter, Gunnar Henderson. And here it comes. On the ground out to short. And the inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. And we are still scoreless. And we're back. New inning getting started. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Hit in the air, right field. Laureano snags it, and there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here's Trout. Fought off foul. The Halos yet to pick up a hit here. And that's down and away. Hot shot to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. And the Angels are gone in order. Still no score. Ready to go, bottom 4. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ramon Laureano. The line to kick the pitch.
Look out.
Inside ball 4.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Gary Sanchez now. The lefty ready, and a 1-1.
2-1.
And that one fouled off.
The 2 strikes. May see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that one is lifted in the air. Sizing this one up. And out number 1 on the grab. Cedric Mullins digs in now. Laureano stands at first with 1 out. Next offering is in for a strike. That one missed. And down on strikes he goes. 2 away.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone.
Laureano on the move. Pitch misses. Throw there. Saved.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on him and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
So 2 down. This is Dylan Carlson. The 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Inning over.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back now at Oriole Park. We go to the top of the 5th. And now Jorge Soler.
The right fielder.
The 1-1.
Soler. 2-1.
First sign of movement in the Orioles bullpen. Ryan Baker is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. And the right-hander deals. That one not close. Now 3-1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Look out.
And he walked him.
Take your base.
That could be a tone setter for the inning. 4 straight pitches and the leadoff batter's on base. We'll see if the next guy waits until there's a called strike before he takes the bat off his shoulder.
Go ahead run on base. And next for the Angels, Travis d'Arnaud. Pitch misses there. Now 2 balls and a strike. Runner on the go. In the air right side. Laureano settles under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. And next for L.A., Luis Rengifo.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
That one a little bit high, and it's 2-1. In the air, center field. Mullins in pursuit. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 down.
A little drop and drive on that swing. Backside collapsing just a little bit. Trying to put the ball in the air.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. 2 outs. Up the middle. They take the force out. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. And we still have no score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And into the box for Baltimore, number 52. The punch out there. 1 down.
Well, we see it a lot more these days than we ever did when I played, but a slider in the 90s still catches your attention. Even if you're sitting on the pitch, good luck recognizing that tight spin and adjusting to the late break.
Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the second baseman, Jordan Westburg. 1 down, base is empty. Hard ground ball, base knock.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. On the ground, right side. There's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. So they've been held scoreless through 5. No score. Back here in Baltimore, top of the 6th inning. So in now for the Angels, Kevin Newman. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
1 up, 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and now the shortstop, Zach Neto. 1 down, base is empty. And another ball.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Next offering is in for a strike. The Angels still looking for their first hit in this one. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. Stays alive. Hit hard, base hit. So he ends up with a hit after seeing a lot of pitches. That was a good at bat.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Brian Baker.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And here is Nolan Shanuel. Ground ball right side, could be 2. There's one. A 1-pitch double play out of the pen. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Gunnar Henderson. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss. 2-2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And another ball. And the pitch. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When with 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Kicks and deals. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
The 1-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Now a pop-up on the infield. Should have this one. Squeezes it. And that quickly 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
The 1-2. Bounced up the middle. Rengifo over to first. And the Orioles set down in order. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. And we still have no score. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. And now the DH, Mike Trout. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. And that skips in the dirt.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
That one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up to 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Taylor Ward now at the plate. Inside, just missed.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
And downstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Full count now.
Full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a great back and forth, and that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Bogey found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Righty delivers. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first. Here's a 2-2. That one ripped. Base hit into the outfield. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. 1 away. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
One down. And next for the Angels, Travis d'Arnaud. One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
2 on, 1 out. Swing by d'Arnaud. That one lifted to left. High and deep. And caught on the warning track. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with 2 gone.
The batter number 2, second baseman, Rengifo.
Luis Rengifo gets a chance to hit here. It's amazing we get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
1-1 now. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swung on, belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double as a run scores on the play.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Joe Adell, the next to hit for the Angels. And a pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1-2.
2 on, 2 outs. This to third, Urias. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Angels 1 and the Orioles nothing. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brock Burke.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Gonna count 1 and 2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Lays out and makes the play.
No, that was a nice diving catch right there. Great effort, but if you look closely at his route, it wasn't as direct to the ball as you'd like to see. The angle initially not very good, but you have to credit him with making an adjustment, laying out, and getting the out. Nice job.
And next for the Orioles, Kobe Mayo. So now 1 and 2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Looking to get the tying run on base.
Ball 2.
And another ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. In there. Got him looking for the K. He's got to be frustrated with that call.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Now a chance for Dylan Carlson. 2 down, nobody on. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Full count.
That's to third. Low throw, and he can't dig it out.
You know, 2-out errors are kind of like 2-out walks, and sometimes even worse. You know, you think you're out of the inning, but all of a sudden you get another out to get, and the offense has a great opportunity they're looking to take advantage of and make you pay for.
2 outs. Hit in the air, center field. Adele moves under it. Makes the grab. That is the inning. 1 left for the Orioles. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sir Anthony Dominguez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. Here's the third baseman, Kevin Newman. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Zach Neto, the next to hit for the Angels. One down, base is empty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Just missed.
2 balls,
Movement in the
1
Orioles
strike.
bullpen. Andrew Kittredge is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Soto, the power lefty, up as well. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. He decides to eat it, and they don't get the out.
Up next.
Pretty good fastball location, down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
Here's Mike Trout. That one missing inside. Shanuel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Right through there for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one hammered. Mullins going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. Angels leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Connor Brogdon.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball to strike. This to third. Over to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Ramon Urias getting ready to hit. Right-handed reliever. And a count 1-2. Holding on to a one-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Pitches in there, and that's strike 2.
Well, no signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, he can...
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, it's the Angels 1 and the Orioles nothing. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Taylor Ward. Kicks and fires. Slider misses outside. Here comes a pitch. In the air, fairly deep to right field. And there's one down.
Now batting.
Jorge Soler, the next to hit for the Angels. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Falling behind 2-1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Yennier Cano is up and throwing for Brandon Hyde. Next pitch is downstairs. Right through there for a strike.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get me over breaking ball to bring the count full.
Smoked on the ground a second. Throws to first in time. Stepping in, Travis d'Arnaud.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
2 down, nobody on. That one is inside ball 4. And I mean, oh, so close.
Well, 2-out walks are never good, especially when you're trying to get back into that dugout. But he's still in a good spot. He's just got to refocus and deal with the bottom of this order.
The 1-1. This one ripped, but foul to the right. And the righty deals. That one almost got him.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the bottom of inning number 9. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Angels 1 and the Orioles nothing. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Kenley Jansen.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity because that's when he pitches his best.
1-run game, bottom 9. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. That ball's carrying. And it is gone. He circles the bases. It's 1-1. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Next to hit, Gary Sanchez. The pitch. Not close with that one. Now 2 balls and a strike. 1 run across in the frame so far. They're the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Activity in the bullpen for the Angels. Hector Neris preparing to come on if needed. And he deals. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. Wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Slider misses outside. Righty to the plate. That one close. Rule the ball. 3-1. Kobe Mayo waiting for a turn at the plate. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. One down, bases empty. This to center field. Sizes this one up. 2 away now. Kobe Mayo will hit next. Check swing went around. And that is strike 2. Trying to send this to extra innings. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Now he'll turn for second. And it's a 2-out double to put the winning run aboard.
Well, here we go. Winning run is on base with 2 away. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock. Now just 1 swing away from potentially walking this thing off.
And that's outside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The winning run on second base. There's the strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. Solo homer brings in 1 for Baltimore. All even now at 1-1. You're back now. We're in extras, and there's a new arm on the mound, Gregory Soto. Now into the ball game on defense, Adley Rutschman. So digging in, Joe Adell.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Out there to center. Makes the grab, 1 down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
So up next, Kevin Newman. Off the mark there, and it's 2-1. With the go-ahead run standing at second, and here in extra innings. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
So the batting order now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning.
Making it look easy at the keystone position. Definitely worth another look. He'll get some high fives when he gets into the dugout.
Now into the game, number 13. He'll play second. Hector Neris on the pitch out. Runner in scoring position, no outs. And the batter will be the shortstop. Man at second. In the air, right field. And it stays fair. Here's the throw. Save! Ball game. They walk it off.
You know, he had to feel the pressure. Winning run on second base. Found a way to make solid contact, and the winning run comes across to score. Everyone going crazy. Exciting finish to this game today.
Your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Angels, 1 run, 4 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.